Yes! Wonderful, wonderful. I know that music anytime. That is a giant, giant taco. Cinco de Mayo is this Saturday, and here to help us get ready for the fiesta with our piñatas is Maria.
Yes,
Did I just saw the ole, ole.
It's not a party unless you have a piñata, and I wanted to make a big statement today for Taco Tuesday, but we're also having, because there is always Taco Tuesday in our house, but then, but also Cinco de Mayo is coming up this weekend, like we mentioned.
Yes.
So you can make this just in time for Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, well, normally, I haven't seen a taco one like this, but you can make them all shapes and sizes,
Yes,
but you
you
decided to
can.
go with taco because it is Taco Tuesday in
Yes.
your house.
My love for the taco.
All right.
And so, yes, I did this earlier. So
All right, let's take a look at you putting this together.
Yes. So first we have here, this is a trifold presentation board that you can actually get at the craft supply store, and I cut off the folds from the outside, and I will use those later. So just cut those off, and then I cut actually a half circle from one of the boards, and then I trace that on the second board so that I have the perfect shape on both sides. So you want to make sure that it's even. So you can see that's the inside, or the outside, but will be the inside. So you want to keep the white part on the outside. And then I just use some tape. So this is a little bit stronger than your everyday, like, you know, like clear tape. This is like a masking tape, or you can even use like a painter's tape. So I'm attaching the bottom. This is about 3 inches wide, the length of the half circle, and then attaching the other top part using the tape as well. And then for the center, I took the other side of the trifold and cut a piece of the board, so it's a little bit, it's tapered, so it's a little bit thinner at the bottom, goes a little bit wider at the top, so it looks like your taco's actually full. And then you can take the extra pieces and then fill in the bottom parts right there.
Okay, but
and that's how you could create that.
You don't want to make it, you know, so it's non-destructible. You want it to have this thing come apart.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't want to use like a duct tape or anything like that, or glue, because you want it to be able to break.
You'll be swinging that thing
hours.
forever. Tip about cardboard. You said if you use cardboard.
Yes. So if you're using the cardboard where it's like a brown on the outside, like I was showing you, what I would do is just use like a craft paint and paint it white, because then when you're putting all the decorations on it, you have a blank canvas
you don't have all the
on,
writing and
so
stuff.
Exactly.
How do we get
so
the goods inside of this bad boy?
All right. So what we have here, I'm going to show you. So you saw how I have this side, like I left that little bit there because when you cut the one side, it's not going to reach the whole thing.
Can I load up?
Yes, then load up. So a great tip with the candy mark is that, oh, is that good? Sorry, right there. So a great tip with the candy is you really don't want to over
I'm going to go. Go ahead, keep going.
You don't want to overfill it either, because otherwise he's keeping these for himself.
Well, I just, you know, I want to make sure that I have something.
But you don't want to overfill it, otherwise it's going to be kind of hard to break.
But what if, you know, somebody's like, oh, I don't want to do this with candy and sweets. And like, ooh, a Twix. Okay, what else could you fill it with?
No, it's, you could actually do this for a gender reveal, which would be really cool. Fill it with confetti.
Cool. Okay.
Or even just like any kind of party that you want to do something like that.
All right. So now that's there.
That is full. If you don't mind holding this for me, Mark. So this is my other piece right here, and so I'm going to use a little bit of tape. So this is what I had, the side that I had tapered down. So just to kind of give you guys the idea, I'm going to tape this down here, and then another piece of tape down here. And you could add a couple more, but like I said, you want it to be able to break.
And then decorating.
So I have this guy done. So you can see how this side works. So if you want to, right there. So I take some, I was going to say confetti, some crepe paper, and what you would start at the bottom, you fringe it out like that, and you would glue this on. So then, use just like some hot glue, but we can flip it over so you can see like what the, just like that. So then you would do that starting from the bottom, working your way up like we have here.
Okay.
And then to fill the center, we have, I'm showing you on this side.
This
is all different tissue paper or crepe paper.
Just shoved in there.
Yeah, so what I did was, so you can kind of get the idea there, I'm going to turn it this way. So what I did with my hot glue gun, I put in, I put in the
crepe paper.
The crepe paper first, and what you really do is, because this one is kind of stretchy, you line it first with the green, and then you can fill it with the brown to make that the meat. You can put, you know, all those tomatoes.
And then you just stuff in there.
So then you can get that idea there.
So you need a little bit, so if you flip it around, we've got a little bit of our meat in there. We've got some sour cream in there.
And then you can add in the tomatoes.
The tomatoes go in. You know, and then how do we hang it?
So what we did is actually poking holes on both sides, and then used a really strong fishing or hanging wire.
Okay.
I like using the clear wire because then you don't have to see it, but any kind of like thing, like a rope would.
And then where do you find children, you know, small-minded individuals that say who want to come in here and just swing at this thing?
I I work with people who are young-spirited.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
You guys need some help?
Yeah, with
I was just
perfect
wondering.
timing. I mean,
Oh, wow.
this is great.
I thought you guys needed us.
Yeah, you should go ahead.
Was there candy?
No, there's you
there
should swing
candy?
at that thing up
Well.
there.
Here you go, girls.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
You guys have a swing at the
Have a
piñata.
swing.
Go, Debbie.
Oh, is that how you say
It's a
pinata?
piñata.
Okay.
We'll let you do it.
Debbie,
All right.
take a swing.
Well, I'll go first. Let's see.
Okay,
and
let's see
then-
what you got.
Let me see.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here I go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, go.
Get it!
Yeah!
Oh my This is fun!
There you go. Careful.
there anything
We
left?
got it. We're good. We're good. Send us photos if you're very interested about this. Send them to our mail. Well, we'd love to have those instructions and more. Visit
It's
hallmarkchannel.com.
everything I dreamed it to
Don't
be.
eat while trying to host.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
All right. Next, former Bachelorette Desiree Hartsock-Siegfried is here, and she's going to debut her new bridal gown collection along with a very extra special giveaway. It's
There's
next.
another Twix.
We're giving away
Oh, I
candy.
got a Twix.
I got one.
Who's